Hey guys, it's been a while. Ubernerd here. Today I'm coming back at you with another theory. I know what you're thinking first. Hey, his voice is deepened. Yes, it has. I'm not a squealer now. I don't squeal like a mouse. So, today I'm talking about a certain universe. You all know it probably as the Half-Life universe, considering that was one of the first games in it. But it's not a Half-Life universe. It's the Valve universe. And I can prove all of the games are connected. They all just happen in the same universe. Starting in the games, the first game that happens is Dota 2. In Dota 2, all the costumes are kind of magical and everyone has powers and stuff. It's a really cool game. Well, the one of those characters I think that was created at the end of the timeline of Dota 2 was the wizard from TF2. I can't remember his name, so I apologize. I'll probably write whatever his name is here. But I think he is there. He is from Dota 2, and he used the Bombicon. Now, I think that the Bombicon killed a certain character from Dota 2, who, I'm not trying to sound racist here, is African American. Now, this, you're thinking, probably has nothing to do with the timeline. Well, it has so much to do with the timeline. See, years later, after Dota 2 has happened, and the world's forgotten about magic, in the 1930s, TF2 happens. And the Demo Man is a character. He is what links Dota 2 and TF2. Besides the wizard himself, who only appears in the game sometimes on Halloween. Now, the Demo Man descends from who the Bombicon killed. That's why it blinded Demo Man as a child in the comics. It wanted to kill the descendant of someone it killed before. Okay, so TF2 is a major connector in this theory. So, if I'm making a leap for you that you think is wrong, just leave it down in the comments. Now, this next part is a little bit of a stretch. I think that TF2 does not go directly to Half-Life. See, Half-Life is not one of the big connector games in this theory. What is Portal. See, I think that the CEO of Aperture Science, Cave Johnson, descends from he would have to descend from a family enriched in science. Someone really smart. Maybe someone in his family inspired him to make the turrets? I know what you're thinking. Where is he going with this? This guy is pretty stupid. Well, I think Cave Johnson is the grandson or great-grandson of the engineer from TF2. It makes sense. The sentry gun and the turret are all basically the same design. They both have 3 legs, so it's basically the turret is just a new model tripod. And Cave Johnson uses grandfather or great-grandfather's blueprints to make it. Okay, so from Portal 2, you probably all know about what is in Left 4 Dead 2, where GLaDOS releases a whole motherload of zombies on you after completing a test chamber. That's how Portal connects to Left 4 Dead 2. It either had to happen after Portal 2 or before Portal. And while I personally think it's after Portal 2, there's a lot of evidence saying it comes before Portal 1. But we'll get to that later. Okay, so everyone here should know that Half-Life and Portal are hugely connected. Aperture Science and Black Mesa are in huge competition with each other. So that's where the Half-Life games come into play here. Now, this is where it starts to get complicated. See, personally, I don't count this Portal 2 Left 4 Dead 2 as a real connection because, I don't know, it's just kind of hard to explain for how you found Aperture Science in the first place. Where's Shell? That's why I think it might happen before Portal 1 because there's still humans alive. But continuing with Half-Life, it has one very important connection. It connects to Left 4 Dead 2. Now you're probably scratching your head saying, how? Is this guy just going to take one of those stupid leaps again? And, oh yes I am. So, I think that the Combine, who were trying to make a monster from humans, well, Gordon Freeman destroyed them. So, he also destroyed one of their experiments that released a zombie virus on the world. Now, because he was the first one to be directly attacked with this virus, he died from the virus. But when his friends found his dead body, the virus spread to them, and then it mutated in their bodies to become a virus where they have to bite you for you to be a zombie. And that caused the events of Left 4 Dead 2, because the remaining humans have to fight all the zombies. And this is where we can connect to some of the harder connections to make. Now, I think that these pictures I'm about to show you highly connect each other. Okay, so there is a map in the game Counter-Strike. Now, Valve said that the Counter-Strike takes place in the Half-Life franchise, but there's another connection here. That map makes an appearance in Left 4 Dead 2, but all run down, broken-y. So, that shows how Left 4 Dead 2 connects to Counter-Strike. Now, Counter-Strike connects to Alien Swarm. And this took me a long time to connect it. Okay, and sorry about that. It's my sister yelling in the background, and there's the phone ringing, and a bunch of stuff. But in Counter-Strike, on one of the symbols on the uniform, one of those symbols can be found on the helmet of one of the characters in Alien Swarm. So, that has connected to Alien Swarm. One of the hardest games I could find a connection to. So, there are two other connections we need to make. Number 1, Day of Defeat. Number 2, Ricochet. Now, we know that Gordon Freeman and Shell are test subjects in their respective companies' twisted ways. But there's another company that has still survived that also has been testing with the guns from Ricochet using their own twisted methods. And this is a company that started a war over gravel. Manco uses a simulation test using technology that the engineer probably designed for them, or maybe Gray Man was the one who designed it, and basically they're testing guns that can just push people into the void of space. Yeah, testing guns to use in space because the Mann brothers are idiots. Let's just be honest. They're idiots. Now, that leaves us with one game left. And if you think about deathmatch, yeah, it has been counted as a Counter-Strike game. Valve released that it actually just take place in the same world as Counter-Strike. Yeah, I'm gonna count it because I'm bored. I was bored with researching all this. Okay, now next is Day of Defeat. Now, Day of Defeat is a World War II game, which would happen after TF2. And I am proud to say, drumroll please, I have found only one possible connection. Now, thing is, this is a stretch, so you'll have to believe me if you want to connect all of Valve games together. I think that the soldier has a kid, and he grows up to be one of the main characters in Day of Defeat. They look so much alike. Here, let me show you. See? Huh? Exactly. That is how Day of Defeat connects to TF2 and the Valve universe. I had just connected every Valve game with video evidence on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. And just to let you know, next time I'm going to be making a theory that will literally destroy one of the most popular superhero franchises ever to be made. No, not Superman, because Man of Steel, bad. No theory about that should be ever made. No. Let's just say it has a really annoying quote from one of the movies, and it's, I am blank. You could probably guess from there. Thanks, guys. Comment, subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, well, then you're making me sad. Don't make me sad, please. So, thanks for watching. Bye.